everyone, do you like charity? Well, you're in luck, because this entire December, the Infinito Show is helping raise money for Thankmas. Thankmas is a charity event run by Jacksepticeye, and this year they're raising money for Samaritans and Crisis Text Line, and we're trying to help them raise as much money as possible. If you do donate, you'll get your name at the end of the Infinito Show's Season 2 finale. Wait! That's next episode! Indeed it is! So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description or in the pinned comment and donate. Any amount is appreciated. Also, if we reach our goal of $250, I'll do the cinnamon challenge on stream. I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it. Anyways, on to the episode. Hey everyone, it's Mark here. Welcome to the Infinito Show. How did I do? 1.60! New record, baby!
Today I'll be giving you all a brief history lesson about speedrunning and how it became what it is today. I'll be discussing the ins and outs, the non-cheaters, the cheaters, and everything in between. So without further ado, let's get started.
So, speedrunning. The act of playing a game super duper fast. The conception of speedrunning dates back to 1980 when Activision released a game called Dragster, which is a ripoff of an arcade game called Drag Race, but we don't have to get into that right now. Dragster was the first game to be competitively speedran, or at least the first one that was recorded to be. In 1982, some random dude named Todd Rogers says he has the all-time Dragster record of a 5.51 time, and even holds a Guinness World Record for it. But, guess what? Turns out getting a 5.51 time in the game is literally impossible. So, did he lie? Yep, yes he did. Then in 1986, Metroid drops, which is a great game, fantastic game, totally recommend. Oh, and also, if you complete the game fast enough, you get to see Samus in her underwear. Very enticing reward for speedrunners at the time.
Yeah, but what about Doom?
What the? Portal guy, what are you doing here?
First off, my name is Gavin. Second off, I come here to scavenge for food every once in a while. And if I'm really lucky, Roy lets me stay in the attic.
I haven't seen you almost a year. I thought, didn't you go back through the portal?
No, I actually left through your window last time.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I have you here, actually. Do you mind talking about how Doom and Quake changed speedrunning?
Yeah, sure. I got time. Doom was perfect for speedrunning as it had an in-game timer and you could save your videos of your gameplay with a built-in replay function, which means that you could back up any of your claims that you beat Doom in 3 minutes. You didn't do that. You're a liar. In 1996, Quake was released. Speedrunning in Quake began with custom level runs, but later in 1997 is when full game runs emerged alongside Quake Done Quick, which is a huge compilation that shares some of the best Quake speedruns. Something to note about Quake marathons is that it actually introduced segmented speedruns. This is where you didn't have to do the entire run in one sitting. You could do different parts at different times.
That is all very interesting. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to work now, so, bye.
Bye! What a nice guy, you know? Anyways, continuing where he left off.
Moving ahead a bit to April of 1998, this website is made called Speed Demo Archives, or SDA for short. It was a site intended to share videos of speedruns, and for years it consisted of just primarily Quake speedruns. But then, in 2003, it posted a 100% Metroid Prime speedrun, done by a guy or gal called Pflug. And then 6 months later, SDA started accepting runs from any game.
Speedrunning kept becoming more and more popular in the gaming community, and in 2011, with the creation of Twitch, it became a widespread thing now that people could actually watch you in real time attempt to speedrun Mario 64 while in your pajamas in your mom's basement. SDA's popularity dwindled almost completely around this time with platforms like YouTube, ever heard of it? And then basically evaporated when other sites started being made, such as speedrun.com, a site that prioritized speedrun leaderboards over everything, which is which is all anyone really wanted. They wanted to know if they're the best or if they're the absolute bottom of the barrel, you know?
Now let's discuss cheating in speedruns, which there's a lot of examples of this, but I'm only going to talk about a few, or like very briefly too. I'm only going to do like a little list of the worst cheaters, but maybe some other time I could come back and do this topic in full.
At Doom and Quake 2019, a speedrunner named Connor Ace used a spliced run to claim the world record on Cluster Truck for the no ability percentage category, which meant the previous record holder wasn't invited to the event. Which, I mean, really? That's what you decided to do with your free will? Cheat for a world record in Cluster Truck? And then there's Minecraft Avenger, who faked a Minecraft speedrun by modifying chests and used special AI in his Ender Dragons to gain an unfair advantage. Another one goes by the name Riolu, who cheated for over a decade by splicing game modification. He did end up being exposed, but then vanished and never apologized. And what would this list be without the infamous Billy Mitchell? He's a speedrunner, and I use that term loosely, who was accused of cheating in Donkey Kong and then had his records removed. However, he doubles down and won't admit to the cheating. He has a lot of history behind him, so maybe one day I'll talk about him, just like solely him.
And that brings us to today, with speedrunning becoming one of the most popular things in gaming culture. Even so much so that there are events solely based upon just speedrunning games, with briefly mentioned earlier, Games Done Quick, a semi-annual charity marathon done by the SDA and Speedruns Live communities, which is a very fun watch, even though like half of it is just nerds in pajama pants and very awkward silences. You know, I think it's time I take a break. I mean, I've done everything I wanted to do on my list this year, so I think I'm done.
I'm Gavin, news anchor of Channel 9, and this just in, the murder of Julian O'Brien has been solved. Authorities have been on their way to arrest one Mark Munden, who is being charged with second-degree murder and will be forced to stand trial for his crimes. What the hell? I was at that guy's house!